Turnbull and Asser. Turnbull and Asser, the British house. That dressed power, not fashion, before style, there was authority. Before luxury became self-expression, it was a tool. Before fashion asked who you were, it reinforced what you already represented. Turnbull and Asser was born in that world. A world where clothing did not announce personality, it confirmed authority. This is not the story of a brand that chased relevance. It is the story of a house that dressed institutions and let power speak for itself. The origin: St. James's and the business of power. Turnbull and Asser was founded in 1885 on Jermyn Street in London, a place not known for spectacle but for supply. Jermyn Street existed to serve the Crown, Parliament, diplomats, financiers. This was not fashion retail, it was infrastructure. Turnbull and Asser specialized in shirts, ties, and accessories, the visible layer of authority. When men needed to look correct, not impressive, they came here. British luxury was never about excess, it was about correctness. Why the shirt mattered more than the suit. In British power dressing, the suit was assumed. The shirt was where standards were enforced. A poorly cut shirt undermines authority. A perfect one disappears. Turnbull and Asser mastered this invisibility. Precise collars, balanced proportions, fabrics chosen for durability and comfort, not trend. The shirt did not express individuality, it upheld credibility. At the highest levels, clothing removes doubt. It does not attract attention. Dressing institutions, not individuals. Turnbull and Asser did not build its reputation on icons. It built it on consistency. Its clients were not celebrities seeking image. They were officials seeking legitimacy, judges, diplomats, statesmen, executives, men who represented systems larger than themselves. The clothing did not compete with their role, it supported it. When power is institutional, fashion becomes functional. Why Turnbull and Asser never needed scale. Because its authority came from trust, Turnbull and Asser never needed volume. Growth would introduce inconsistency. Inconsistency would erode credibility. So the house remained disciplined. Production stayed controlled, standards stayed fixed, reputation compounded slowly, trust scales poorly, and that is its strength. Power dressing as system. In Britain, power was never flamboyant, it was procedural. Authority flowed through institutions, not personalities, and clothing reflected this reality. Turnbull and Asser garments were designed to disappear into role, to never distract, to never provoke. A diplomat does not want to be noticed. A judge does not want to be admired. An executive does not want to be questioned. Correctness creates neutrality. Neutrality creates authority. Power maintains legitimacy by avoiding interpretation. British restraint versus Italian expression. Where Italian luxury celebrates expression, British luxury enforces restraint. Italian tailoring highlights individuality. British tailoring minimizes it. Turnbull and Asser shirts are not designed to be admired. They are designed to be accepted. This difference is cultural. Italy dresses the man. Britain dresses the office. When power is collective, individuality recedes. The James Bond paradox. Turnbull and Asser's association with James Bond is often misunderstood. Bond is seen as spectacle, but Bond's power is institutional. He does not wear Turnbull and Asser to stand out. He wears it to remain correct in any environment. The fantasy is action. The wardrobe is discipline. Even spectacle requires structure. Why the house remained quiet. Turnbull and Asser never pursued public fascination. It relied on private confidence. Its power spread through recommendation, not promotion. Through trust, not visibility. The fewer people who needed it, the stronger it became. And that quiet confidence would protect the house as luxury entered the modern era. Surviving modern luxury without changing. As luxury entered the age of visibility, many heritage houses attempted reinvention. Logos grew louder. Messaging became emotional. Fashion chased relevance. Turnbull Asser did none of this. It did not modernize its identity. It did not reposition its values. It did not dilute its standards. Instead, it stayed exactly where it had always been, at the center of institutional life. When a brand's value is structural, change is unnecessary. Why Turnbull Asser is often misunderstood. To the modern eye, Turnbull Asser can appear conservative, too traditional, too restrained, too formal. But this misunderstands its function. Turnbull Asser is not designed to express identity. It is designed to remove friction. In environments where decisions carry weight, clarity matters more than creativity. When stakes are high, restraint outperforms expression. Why institutional power outlasts trends. Trends depend on attention. Institutions depend on continuity. As long as courts convene, governments operate, and corporations negotiate, there will be a need for correctness. Turnbull Asser exists within this permanence. It does not need to anticipate the future. It simply serves the present correctly. What is required never goes out of style. The final verdict. Turnbull Asser did not win luxury by being admired. It won by being trusted. By dressing power when power needed no decoration. By prioritizing correctness over creativity. By remaining invisible where authority mattered most. In a world obsessed with expression, Turnbull Asser represents something rarer: control.